Okay, here I am. This is me, Joel Midall, Keller Williams buyer's representative. I'm going to give you an example of, well, let's stop looking at me, of a foreclosure priced at $60,900 and what you potentially could get in the Midway neighborhood. We're on 1190 Edmond currently. So let me just give you a quick tour of this place. So first off, the exterior here is made out of a stucco exterior. A lot of times stucco has a bad rap from back in the early 1990s. They didn't properly ventilate it, and it tended to get mold behind it, and was quite a disaster. These homes are much less airtight, so they tend to vent, and you won't have that mold problem. 1923 is the vintage on this home. Here we are walking into the front porch. Nice little spacious sitting area, glassed in for you to overlook the neighborhood, or just a nice mudroom to stage before you enter into the room. 1923. These are some great architectural elements of what you get with this bungalow-style home. Take a look at this door. It's got just great character. Made out of oak, very, very thick. It's a great sturdy relic from the past. Wish we had more of these in our current construction. This is one of the reasons I love homes like this, is because of all these wonderful built-ins. This home actually has the woodwork preserved. So if you can see this buffet here in the back into the dining room, which it's nice to have an actual dedicated formal space for a dining room, which, as we do a 360 view here, there's also a living room space, so it's one large room here when you first enter into the house. With this layout, this is pretty classic of this vintage, of this style. The main room, and then off to the right here, the little hallway with two bedrooms on the main floor. One in the front of the house. Got about 10 feet by 11 feet in diameter with a closet. So it is a legal bedroom. And there's typically a main floor master bath, or main floor bath, I should say, with a full bath that includes the tub. Now this house is it's dirty, but what I'm noticing on this home is the fact that it's in really solid condition. The floors are not sloping, and it's just really solidly built. So that's one of the key things that you're looking for is foundation and structure, and layout as well. I'm in the back bedroom here. It's a little bit smaller, but almost the same size, probably a 10 by 10. So let's get back out here in the main floor. You probably noticed this ugly red carpeting. It is horrendous, but the nice thing about it is underneath it you have the original oak flooring. So let me pull a corner here and show you that. It's pretty dark, so it's hard to see exactly what that looks like, but little polishing and you should have no problem there. Obviously, it depends on if there's been some pet stains. It looks like there was a spill here, so a professional floor sander could take that down and just beautify the floor. It would shine, be gorgeous. So, one really, really cool option if you're a first-time home buyer is a rehabilitation loan that you can put onto your FHA loan, so you can maintain that low down payment of 3.5%, but you're entitled to be able to attach $35,000 in fix-up funds in order to do some of the repairs needed on a home like this. So I can tell you a little bit more about that on the website here. Here we are in the back kitchen. The kitchen typically is off the back of the house in this vintage home. It's a reasonable kitchen. There's not a lot of cupboard space, but it could potentially be redesigned to maximize the space a little bit better. So this one does include a stove, even though it's a little beat up. The house would come with a stove. Some of the foreclosures have no appliances. There also is a refrigerator built in back here. And then there's a door heading off to the backyard through. Let's see if we can unlock that through the back here. And that heads out into a little stairway into a backyard with a one-car detached garage off an alley. But it's fenced, and you're going to be able to, keep a dog or keep kids in the yard, so that's kind of nice. I'm going to take you down to the basement. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see or not because I'm just using my cell phone here. But ceiling height's a little bit on the low side. If you're over 6 feet tall, you got a duck there. This basement it's slightly damp. There is a little moisture in it. A lot of times it's due to grading, so let me just show you an example here. For instance, this wall has scaling on it. You can see where moisture is intruded. What you're looking for on the foundation, you're looking to see if there's major cracks. Now, water intrusion is a bad thing because there's potential for mold and all that, which is a nasty problem. But this can be remedied with the proper gutters, vent, and drainage. So this is a boiler. It is a radiant heat system. This is actually a newer boiler, so this should last for a little bit. You don't have to worry about that repair. But there is some space back here that could be finished off, but you really want to make sure you fix that drainage issue and don't have moisture coming through your foundation before you do any finishing work. You'd want to potentially even tear all this finishing work out. First off, it's not really good, but yeah, there might be some water issues and mold trapped in between here and the wall, so that would most likely be something you'd want to do. Just if you finish an old house like this in a basement like this, you really want to make sure you fix the water problems. Sorry, it's super dark back here, but basically I'm in a laundry room. But there's space down here that could potentially be finished and put a nice little family room. So anyway, this has just been a quick tour of a potential home in the Midway neighborhood near Hamlin University. It's in between Lexington and Hamlin Avenues, and $60,900 is the list price. It is a foreclosure, meaning that the bank owns it. It's in the bank's inventory, otherwise known as REO. Little bit different than a short sale. It is actually a little faster to work with foreclosures, a little more straightforward, and it's sitting as a liability in the bank's inventory, so they most likely want to work with you to put together a purchase agreement and make it your home. But like I said, there are funds available for you in order to rehab the home and put some money into it. But I want to talk a little bit more about that with you. And also, any other home that you potentially want to have more information about, just give me a call. That's me, Joel. 651-338-2521, and I can get you all the information you need and potentially get you into a home like this or even a better one. So look forward to talking to you, and have a great day.